Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com here for ntmarkets.com with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and, we're continuing to trade down from that 1726.75 high. And this has been a tough week to trade. So if you're frustrated this week, you are not alone. I can give you a list of frustrated traders this week. If you are a trader, meaning if you actually push buttons in this market and you're not just like a blogger or a guy with a chat room that kind of throws out ideas all day long, if you actually trade these markets, this has been a frustrating week to trade. It's very choppy. Yesterday we had a massive rally. We really had a bear market rally feel, and it petered out, and the bulls ended up controlling the close. The nice part about yesterday's market is we went ahead and made those lows down at 87.5, and that was our lower level in the room, which let some people get in long. Personally, I missed it. I was short, headed down, and by the time, and this is a typical bear market rally for you. By the time I closed out my short down in the 80s, that thing took off so fast. It was trading in 92, 93, up into 94 in just a matter of a minute or two. And, from 87, there's a lot of things that I do, but I don't chase like that. You really can't chase. And it traded all the way up to 98, which was our upper level in the room. Then it broke through, did as high as 1701, and pulled back from there. Now you are seeing the 87 level get tested again in the overnight. I would expect a little bit of a push down this morning to retest that area, and then we'll see what the bulls can do with kind of a morning high. If they get through 94, they should be able to do 97. My expectation, though, is that we get a lower high from the bulls today relative to 1701, and that we go ahead and break through 87 and test 83. If 83 doesn't provide support, then squarely on the table is this 50% retracement of the shorter move, which coincides with the middle Bollinger Band, 1675. So that's a ways down from here. But if the bulls don't pull it together and rally the troops and circle the wagons in the 85 to 87 area and get back through 1701 and create an answer to what happened yesterday, that's basically where we're headed. And it sounds like a long way down, but you have to understand. Look at this on the way up. We had a serious pop here that broke through the upper Bollinger Band and has fizzled out. And I am as guilty of this as anybody. We make this stuff so hard on ourselves, when in reality, sometimes you just need to zoom out and you have to say, we broke through the middle band, we're going to go down. We broke through the upper band, we're going to go down and test the middle band and see if it's support. And I think the break of the 1705 swing highs has opened up that move. So it may just be that simple. When you clear everything out, when you clear out the clutter, when you clear out the intraday noise, get off the 1 minute chart and get down, and really just look at what is the chart telling you. It's telling me that we had a serious run up from lower band, broke through the upper band, and now we go back and see if it wants to trade below the middle band. The bears really haven't accomplished anything until we close below the middle band, because that changes the focus to more of a sell rallies type of a mentality where we're trading between middle band and lower band. So right now, we're just correcting off a pretty serious high. And remember last week we talked about all those ticks that were happening for 20 to 25 minutes up there. A lot of water getting churned up, turning some very, very big boats around. And if the bears continue to push, it's going to validate those ticks as some, what looks like some long-term profit taking was going on during Fed Day. And that makes a lot of sense. If you've been riding it from 1340 up to 1726 and you hear no taper from the chairman, you say to yourself, well, maybe maybe it's time to go ahead and call it a day, at least for some of our stuff. So is 1726.75 the high in the market? I have no idea. And anybody tells you that they do, this blowing smoke? We have to see how this market reacts to the middle Bollinger Band. Is it support, or will it be broken through? If it's support, it sets up new highs. If it's broken through, then it sets up probably a test of the 200-day exponential moving average and some lower prices. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princetontrader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. We would love to have you. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.